Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. The spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
Mostly sunny to partly cloudy and still hazy conditions from that wildfire smoke from Canada. Here's a live look at the Arctic Air Skycam network. You can see the hazy conditions in the camera shots here. That's that wildfire smoke in the mid to upper level parts of the troposphere that's causing all that. And we have dust working in from the Saharan area. That's going to be over the next couple of days. So these vivid sunsets we've been having, they're going to continue for the next couple of afternoons. Just a few spotty clouds around otherwise, plenty of hazy sunshine otherwise. And that's going to be more the same for Wednesday and Thursday, but with a few isolated thunder showers around. Nothing on radar today. Here's Viper Live Doppler radar along with current temperatures. This is the 5 o'clock hour. We're well up into the 80s, most of us, except for a few spots into the mid to upper 80s here. We do have a couple of folks hanging out closer to 82. Everybody's been into the mid to upper 80s for daytime highs this afternoon, with a few folks even briefly knocking on the door of 90 degrees today, and temperatures will be similar as we head through tomorrow and even into Thursday. Satellite and radar composite showing just a few spotty clouds around, plenty of sunshine here and clear skies otherwise, except for that haze. High pressure shifting off the east coast behind my shoulder there. Thunderstorms off in the plains. That system's going to take its time to get here, but it will arrive into the late weekend, the weekend bringing thunderstorm chances with it, but isolated thunder showers possible starting as early as tomorrow and Thursday. Here's the Futurecast breakdown here for about the next 48 hours. Mostly clear to partly cloudy this evening. One drop out of the 80s into the 70s and then the 60s overnight, and getting down to about the mid to upper 60s for morning lows here for many of us toward daybreak, with partly cloudy to mostly clear skies to begin the day. A few more clouds on Wednesday with greater low-level moisture coming back, and by the afternoon in the heat of the day, a few very isolated spotty thunder showers here popping up at random. I can't tell you exactly which town or which county they'll be in. Now, Futurecast shows them in the specific place, but keep in mind that this is only a computer model simulation of what it thinks the radar will look like tomorrow afternoon. So it may not be in the exact specific spot that the map shows it here. It's just the general idea that there will be a few thunder showers around, mid to upper 80s for daytime highs, maybe one or two folks that see a bit more sun and don't get that thunder shower in the afternoon, possibly hitting 90, especially over North Alabama. A few thunder showers may continue into the evening, and then things settle down overnight with a loss of daytime heating. We're back into the 60s again as we begin daybreak on Thursday. And then it's the same thing, partly cloudy skies here with a chance of an isolated thunder shower or two. We're going to hold the rain chances in for Thursday, but we are seeing signals in the model that the better chance of spotty thunder showers may stay just to the west of us, but I do think there will be at minimum one or two across the area here locally. And then rain chances go up significantly because what's going to happen, we're going to have low pressure over the Great Lakes Friday into the weekend. The ridge of high pressure we've had here the past couple of days in the upper levels has been keeping us dry and warm. That breaks down a bit and allows the jet stream to dig southward again. That upper level ridge of high pressure shifts back into Texas, northern Mexico, and that sets up northwest flow aloft here. And if you watch this for any amount of time during the early summer months here over the years, when we start talking about those northwest flow patterns, that often brings thunderstorm complexes into the area. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it looks like that indeed could be the case. Multiple rounds of thunderstorm complexes possible either in the area or very close to the area nearby each day. I cannot tell you here on Tuesday afternoon the exact specific timing and the exact specific placement of a complex of thunderstorms that will come in on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I can tell you that the overall pattern is favorable in the general area, but once you get these early summer thunderstorm complexes, a lot of their intensity and their specific timing and their evolution isn't because of a cold front or something that we can track in the computer models days ahead of time. A lot of that is actually determined by the inner mechanics of the complex of thunderstorms itself, and that really can't be modeled well until you get within a couple days of one of those complexes and you get it into the higher resolution computer models that are specifically designed to handle handle inner thunderstorm processes. We're still a couple days from that for Friday, and then definitely for Saturday and Sunday. Also, you have to add on to the fact that what happens on Friday specifically in details will determine the outcome of Saturday. And then what happens in detail on Saturday determines how Sunday plays out. It kind of compounds on itself as a domino effect. So I can tell you the overall idea. We do expect thunderstorm complexes near the area or within the area Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's not just a spotty heat of the day type situation. There will be widespread rain and thunder. Could be morning times. Could be afternoon and evening. Could even be overnight at times. We'll get those details as we get later in the week. It's not really a tornado situation. Anytime you have a severe storm, you don't rule out a tornado, but this is not a situation where we expect tornadoes to be a threat. The main concern you would have with a thunderstorm complex like what we may have Friday and the weekend would be damaging straight line winds and then heavy rainfall, lightning, and the potential for some localized flooding. So that's what we'll be watching Friday, Saturday, and Sunday around here. You know, we had one quiet weekend, and I guess that was enough for a while, it seems. Mid to upper 80s here for daytime highs. Through the next several days, we may have to lower daytime highs over the weekend because of clouds and rain around, but we won't be able to do that until we get the specific details for how those thunderstorm complexes will play out. And unfortunately, if you're trying to run down to the Gulf Coast to the beach to get away from the stormy weather this weekend, you're going to run into it down there as well. Showers and thunderstorms likely each day. Gulf Shores over to the Florida Panhandle. Highest rain chances of the weekend down there on Sunday, but scattered storms possible Saturday as well. Daytime highs mid to upper 80s. Notice the Gulf Coast water temperatures now coming up into the lower 80s. Back here locally at home, weather where you live for tonight, mostly clear skies, getting down into the mid 60s or so for overnight lows across the area. Then we're back up into the mid to upper 80s tomorrow afternoon, and isolated thunder showers possible. Chance of rain for any one spot is only about 20%. Same thing for Thursday, 20 to 30% chance, and then off and on periods. Rain and thunderstorms likely with potential thunderstorm complexes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're talking about widespread activity, but the timing will vary depending on the inner mechanics of those particular thunderstorm complexes. One day it may be the morning. The next day, it may be the afternoon and evening. Another day, it may be an overnight. It will vary some. We will work out those details as we get closer. Scattered showers and thunderstorms hold on into the start of the week, and then we might start to ease back off the rain chances toward the middle of next week. That's Look Your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.